Hey y'all, this is Anne-Marie, the Anti-HR-HR Lady here, and I just wanted to share a little piece of advice with all of you. Get a therapist. Too many of you are coming to my discovery calls, and it's looking like you're looking for a therapy session, and I'm not a therapist. And I say this with great love and affection. Get a therapist. I'm not here to do therapy. When I do a discovery call with a client, it is to assess the issues that you are having at work and determine whether I can help you to cash out the discriminatory hostile work environment. It is not for me to listen to all of your trauma. I am not a therapist. It's not what I do. It's not what I even will pretend to do. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I did a master course with Dr. Kimani Norrington-Sands, who's an excellent psychologist who specifically spends a lot of time talking about Black women and workplace trauma. If you're not following her on YouTube, please do. Her channel is Lifting As We Climb. We did a training together, which you can find on my website. It was called Save Yourself, and it was a joint class that we did together. And there's a link to it on my website, as well as I'll put a link in the description of this video. She's wonderful. She talks about these issues from the context of how it is psychologically harming us and what you can do to address the psychological harm. I don't do that. I'm not a psychologist. I won't even pretend to be a psychologist. So you cannot expect that when you come on a discovery call with me that I'm going to be sitting there rubbing you on the back and giving you a cookie. That's not what I do. What I do is ask questions so that I can assess whether I can help you and then expeditiously move to helping you to get yourself out of that work environment with the coins that will allow you to buy all the therapy sessions that you need. But I am not your therapist. And listening to your trauma not only is harmful for you in reliving it, it's harmful for me because it makes me have to relive my trauma as well. So when you come on a call with me, do not expect, fix my necklace here, that I'm gonna spend a lot of time listening to you retell all of the traumatic things that happened to you at work. I ask you to fill out an intake form for a reason. I review what you've shared in the intake form, and then I'm gonna ask questions that fill in the blank for me so I can do my assessment. I am not gonna give a lot of time for you to relive your trauma because I don't think it helps you because I'm not a therapist. So I can't help you unpack anything that you're telling me beyond just hearing you tell me, which triggers you as well as often will trigger me. So I wanted to make this video with all the affection in the world, but say, I recognize that going through these experiences is traumatizing. I know it from experience. You have to go find someone to talk to about it. I actually think you should find someone to talk to about it even while you're in the environment and even after you leave. I often give my clients referrals because I know that just removing yourself doesn't mean that you're healed. But I am not the one that's going to help you get to the healing. I can help you get to the money to pay for the healing, but I can't get you to the healing. So please understand that when you sign up for a discovery call from me, it is not a mini therapy session. It is not a session for you to just sit and tell me all the terrible things that happened to you at work. I only am going to ask you questions about things that are relevant that allow me to assess whether I can help you exit yourself with some cash from that environment, not to play therapist and just listen to all the transgressions. I know they are many. I know they are bad. I feel bad that they are bad for you. I know what it's like. I've been there. I've been through it multiple times. But I am not a therapist. I don't pretend to be a therapist. I don't even play one on TV. So again, seek therapy. If you need referrals for a therapist, please follow Dr. Kimani Norrington-Sands. Please also consider grabbing access to our replay of our master course. I think that it would be beneficial for many of you who need that kind of support because we not only talk to the trauma and what you can do to address it, but we also talk to how to get out with your coin. That was my part. Her part was talking to the trauma. So again, I say this with all the love in the world. I am not a therapist. I can't pretend to be a therapist. I will not pretend to be your therapist on a discovery call. What I will do is try to assess whether I can help you, and if I can help you, I will do everything that I can to help you cash out of that work environment and go on your way. This is Anne-Marie, the Anti-HR-HR Lady. HR is not your enemy, but they're definitely not your friend, but I am. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.